Hello, greetings, and to new viewers, welcome. To existing viewers, welcome back to this channel, teasing the beardless chin of cinema with the feather of criticism. And as ever, I need you to subscribe and leave a swooningly positive comment. Romanian filmmaker Radu Jude was a Golden Bear winner at Berlin for his last film, the wackily entitled Covid-era movie Bad Luck Banging or Loony Porn. Now he's back with Do Not Expect Too Much from the End of the World, another garrulous essay movie / black comedy collage, speckled with literary quotations, jokes, digressions, cinephile sideswipes, and references to Romania's most notorious foreign resident, our very own Andrew Tate.
Bună ziua! Mă numesc Ovidiu și pe data de 24 noiembrie 2020, o mașină Dacia 1310 se apropia din față. Și fără să vadă bariera aceea, a intrat în ea. Și mașina lovind bariera, a sărit de la locul ei și m-a lovit în cap. Am intrat în comă, am stat în comă 1 an și o lună.
It's a skittery, jittery movie, an experimental adventure in which narrative is of merely incidental importance, compulsively testing the limits and textures of contemporary experience, always interrupting itself, and intrigued by the world as filtered by the movie screen, the Zoom screen, 4K, 8K, live stream and TikTok, and raising a continuous white noise of complaint about modern Romania, the degradation of its public space, the misery of its continuing infatuation with strong leaders, its racism, its incompetent embrace of capitalism and the free market. It's also a movie about the production of the image. One of the characters dully ponders the fact of Jean-Luc Godard's assisted suicide, though maybe Godard's spirit lives on right here in Radu Jude. The subject is Angela, played by Ilinca Manolache, a harassed and sleep-deprived production assistant for a film and video company in Bucharest, where a sign grimly announces it's a martyred city. Her employer, with whom she appears to have a short-term contract as negligible as the relationship between Uber driver and passenger, has a commission from a chilly Austrian business with branches in Romania, whose diffident marketing director is played by Nina Hoss. The Austrians want them to create a safety video, exhorting workers to wear safety clothing and equipment, containing a testimony from someone who's been disabled at work and prepared to say on camera that it was all down to their failure to wear helmets, etc. In other words, to blame themselves rather than the bosses. Poor Angela has to drive around endlessly and frantically, using her smartphone to audition disabled people who are prepared to do this in return for the promised €1,000 fee. It's a miserable life for Angela, whose only pleasure is posting clips on TikTok where she pretends to be Andrew Tate, spewing out misogynist bile and adoration for Vladimir Putin. Along with all this, Jude samples clips from a Ceausescu-era Romanian film from 1981 entitled Angela Moves On, starring the now veteran Romanian actress Dorina Lazar as a taxi driver who finds herself in a relationship with one of her passengers. At one stage in the present, Nina Hoss's character marvels at the monolithic and grotesque Ceausescu palace in the middle of the city. The 1981 film actually has a scene set in the rather pleasant Uranus district that was razed just after that to make way for this colossal monument to the tyrant's ego. Are the two Angelas in parallel universes? Not quite. The two women are occupying the same fictional space. This very same former taxi driver in the 1981 film, now much older and played of course by Lazar in the present day, answers the door to Angela. The older woman is thrilled by the karmic duplication of their names and jobs. Her son is now a wheelchair user, hoping to be in the video. Her lover, in the 1981 film, played by Laszlo Miske, is there too, now her ageing but sprightly husband, gallantly flirting with this younger Angela. It is this wheelchair-using son, Ovidiu, who gets the €1,000 gig, but finally causes a crisis. The result is bitter and strange and fragmented and often bizarrely funny. It's a film that freewheels around and refuses to alight on a particular tone, or decide what the central point really is, or to tell us precisely what sort of a satire it is, or if it's a satire at all. But this is a cinema of ideas, and the Romanian new wave is still reaching impressive crests. And that's it. Please lavish your affection on this vlog by giving it a like and a share on what I can only describe as your socials. Please subscribe and leave a comment, and please buy my book, The Films That Made Me, an edited selection of my essays and reviews for The Guardian. See you next time.